It's almost June, which means it's time to talk about everything you need to know if you have a trip coming up to Universal Orlando Resort this June. If you have a trip coming up to Universal this June, there is so much to look forward to, and I can't exaggerate that enough. A few refurbishments and closures along the way, but don't worry, we'll cover all of that. If you are new to our channel, we cover everything you need to know about the parks in 10 minutes or less, so you have the need to knows. Okay, so let's get to closures and refurbishments. Over at Epic Universe in Volcano Bay, you have no closures or refurbishments for the month of June as of now on the calendar. And over at Islands of Adventure, you just have one. So Jurassic Park River Adventure has been closed for most of 2026 so far, and it will not open up until late 2026. It is going under major refurbishment, so that ride is not open if you have a Jurassic Park fan. Over at Universal Studios, we have quite a few things closed between restaurants, attractions, and shows. Starting off first, which has been closed so far for basically the whole year, is Finnegan's Restaurant. It will not open until later this winter. Unfortunately, it is one of our faves. You also have the horror makeup show that just closed and will also not open back up until sometime at the end of this year. So if you are coming in June, you will miss that one too. Men in Black is undergoing a short refurbishment. It will be closed June 1st through June 16th. Over in DreamWorks Land, you have Poe's Kung Fu Training Camp and Poe Live. Both are closed for the entire month of June. So if you have a little one, you might want to make note of that. All right, let's talk about what is happening event-wise in June. So it's not Mardi Gras season, Butterbeer season will have just ended, and HHN season is not happening until August, although it is HHN speculation season. I'll get to that at the very end. You have three very important entertainment aspects coming back for this summer. The Mega Movie Parade. This starts back on June 5th and will be happening the rest of June. It is happening in the evening in June, I think around 7 p.m. it said, but make sure to check your app. This parade is incredible. It features some really unique and over-the-top floats from some of your favorite movies. You have E.T. and Jaws and Trolls and Minions, and there is so much more. Ghostbusters, just so many incredible floats. It is honestly one of our family favorites. You also have the sensational night show that takes place on the lagoon at 9 p.m. every night in the month of June, except for 3 dates. Like the 2nd, the 5th, and the 12th are all grayed out on the calendar. This night show features incredible lights on the water from Harry Potter, from Jaws, from Trolls again, so many more of your favorite classic movies and newer movies, and some that the whole family will love. Picks these scenes on the water. It's one of those shows that you honestly just have to see, and it is so much fun. On the calendar, it says Hogwarts Always is coming back over at Islands of Adventure starting on May 30th for select dates, but as of right now, there are no dates on the calendar for June. So keep an eye out on that. If we see some, we will make a post on our Instagram stories, but as of now, it has June all X'd out. We'll see. Brand new this summer is the Spielburg Summer Blockbuster Experience. This is going to be set up where the Mardi Gras tribute store was set up if you were here this past spring. This experience is so cool. If you are fans of Spielberg's most iconic movies like Jaws and E.T., you are absolutely going to love this. This experience will feature props from the movies along with a preview and never before seen props from his new movie coming out on Disclosure Day. It is such a cool little area, and if you are a fan of movies and just Spielberg in general, I highly recommend you checking it out while you're here. If you came to Universal last summer, you know that it was a Jaws summer here at Universal. Over here on Amity Island, they are setting up again, and if you notice behind me, this building is blue. It wasn't normally blue, but Richter's Burger over here is being completely repainted, and I cannot wait to see it all. I'm going to show you what it looks like so far. There are very large crowds here today, so I'll show you the best I can. Just like last summer, they're going to have themed foods, they're going to have merch, all of that, and we'll be back when it's all set up to show you everything. I do know that Ches Alcatraz bar over here, which we absolutely love, is getting 2 new themed drinks, it said. That excited to look at that. Again, you know we'll be back. You know we'll be showing you all of that as soon as it's fully set up. But if you are here in June, you have this to look forward to. The last thing I want to talk about is that earlier I said it is HHN speculation season. You will see a lot on our channel about Halloween Horror Nights. That event starts in August here and goes through usually around November 2nd. And it is an event that takes place Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here at Universal Studios. We love this event. We have so much fun with it. It features 10 haunted houses, scare zones, themed food, and so much more. It is a separately ticketed event, but we call this season that we're in right now HHN speculation season. So the fun thing about HHN is that Universal doesn't just outright tell you the 10 houses, but they kind of ghost you throughout the year and have you unexpectedly find out what the themed houses are through different things. So sometimes they'll just tell you on social media, they'll give hints. Sometimes they'll tell you at different cons that are local. And so far it is the end of May. We know 2 houses. A second one was just announced today. So first off, we know that Jack and Oddfellow Chaos and Control is the first house. And the second house we just found out today is Sinners, based off of the movie Sinners. And I'm so excited for both of these houses. So at HHN, they have icons, and this year's icons are Jack and Oddfellow. They are 2 of the most infamous icons, if I do say so myself. So we will have so much more about HHN. If you want to hear more on these monthly catch-ups, we usually just kind of show you a few props set up if there are some, but we do a deep dive in different videos. But you will hear me talk about that, so here's your heads up that it is HHN speculation season, so you might see a little bit about that. This is going to wrap up everything you need to know if you have a trip coming up to Universal Orlando in June.